This past weekend specifically, I've been following this case of this young man, Nolan Wells. I think the reason I started following it, because I don't follow all these different cases that pop up, it's kind of overwhelming, and it can be disheartening, but I think the reason I started following it is because he really reminds me of a lot of young men that my wife and I love in our own community. While it's dangerous to jump to conclusions with social media, and everybody has their own opinion and their own, I guess, synopsis of what they feel happened, I think it's very dangerous to do. But I think there is an early takeaway from this case. Now, when the autopsy comes out, we'll know a little bit more. And there's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of questions that are unanswered. I mean, a lot of people are just speculating and saying, this was the reason, this is how it happened, et cetera, et cetera. I think yesterday, I don't think it's confirmed, but there was a picture that popped up of him at a pool party, which means he got off of Horn Island, et cetera, et cetera. Again, this is internet stuff, and we have to be careful with all this stuff. But there is a sure takeaway that I see in my own life, that I'm sure you have seen in your life. And it's that, we go through life and we can be extremely naive. And people, friends, acquaintances, neighbors, everyone says, I love you, which is a very flippant phrase, especially in the United States. We use it very flippantly. We tell everybody, I love you, I love you, I love you. But when push comes to shove, when maybe discrepancies pop up, when opinions differ, when maybe things get a little bit heated, that love can fall by the wayside very quickly. There's this Bible verse, and I know it really pertains to believers, to people who are Christian, who are following Jesus, but I think there's an application for everybody, and I think there's a lot of wisdom in it. And the Bible verse says this. It says, I'm sending you, now Jesus is speaking, he says, I'm sending you out amongst wolves. What do wolves do? Well, they bite, they can devour, and they can kill you. I mean, obviously that has possibly went on in this case of this young man. I'm sending you out among wolves, so be wise as serpents, but be harmless as doves. Be wise out there. How you pick friends, who you call your friends, what situations that you put yourself in. If something tells you that a situation is wrong, that going to a place is wrong, that you have an uneasiness in your spirit about going somewhere, follow that intuition. Follow that intuition, because there's a lot of harm out there. There's a lot of people that say they love us, say they care for us, say they're friends, even say they're acquaintances, and when push comes to shove, they're really not. Sometimes they're even out to harm us. So again, while there's a lot to be seen in this case, things can shift. It looks like that this young man's friend or someone that was around him did something to him. Everybody came home, said nothing at all. And the first thing they did, and the first thing I would think a lot of their parents told them to do, I think these are just facts, because everybody's been very quiet. They all got lawyers. So again, these are people that I think he considered friends. They came home, they didn't say anything, he didn't come back, and they all got lawyers to protect him and to defend him. So be wise. And the only thing I'll say about the case as I wrap up is, whatever really happened, I do pray that God exposes all of it, and all of the people that were involved.